Sometimes the assignments of God are intense. Sometimes the assignments of God are big, obvious. Sometimes they're intense, like you're moving across the country. All right, that's your assignment. It's big. It's going to be challenging. You can kind of see, okay, that's the action. Sometimes the assignment from God is a job change. You have to leave. You're fired. You let go. You need to find something else. Okay, there's the action. Okay, there's the assignment. I got to provide for my family. That's the assignment. Sometimes the action is the kids are sick again. At least you know that's the assignment. Those are your people. Those are your kids. Love them well. Take care of them. Sometimes it's kind of intense, and sometimes maybe it's severe sickness. Maybe it's hospitalization. Maybe it's really life-threatening. Sometimes it's starting a new business. Sometimes it's getting married, having kids. There's a lot of action in that. Sometimes it's literal war. Sometimes God acts in open and obvious ways. Sometimes he's at work in open and obvious ways because a bunch of stuff is moving. You're moving houses, you're moving jobs, your life situation is changing. Maybe also this would include answers of prayer. You asked for a new job and God said, here you go. You asked for a spouse, you asked to get married and God says, here you go. You asked for children and God says, here's 5. You have things, and sometimes that's how God works. Sometimes that's how God works. But sometimes the assignments of God and his answers to prayer include a lot of waiting. Sometimes the answer is wait. Sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes the answer is not yet. Sometimes the assignment is be patient. Sometimes the assignment is just keep getting up every day and obeying with a good attitude. And that can sometimes tempt us to discouragement, doubt, anxiety. We want to know, what good is this? What's the fruitfulness in this? We're supposed to be fruitful. We're supposed to take dominion. We're supposed to do lots of good things for the kingdom of God. We're supposed to build the kingdom. We're supposed to serve Jesus. And it can feel like sometimes, no, stay right there. Your job is to do the dishes. Your job is to take out the garbage. Your job is to go to work again. Your job is to go home, eat dinner, and talk to your kids. And sometimes that can tempt us to discouragement. Is it worth it? Am I making any progress? It can feel like you're not doing much, but God is still at work. God is still at work. And so sometimes when that's the situation, sometimes the assignment is your heart. Sometimes that's the assignment. And you say, no, I wanted to do something else. And he says, no, here. Your attitude. That's the action. Tame it. You got a bucking bronco in there. You need a regime change in there. You need a move in there. Sometimes your heart is the assignment. Your attitude, your walk with the Lord. Yes, maybe you're waiting. Are you waiting faithfully? Maybe one way to ask this question, we just said a minute ago, Pastor Sean just said, lift up your hearts. And we all answered, we lift them up to the Lord. What kind of heart did you lift up? Is it fearful? Anxious? Discouraged? Angry? Bored? Keep your heart during the long slog.